Hey guys, Nick here, Pond Department Manager at Fairfield Garden Center. Today's unboxing video is going to be on the Aquascape Ion Generator system. It gets rid of string algae. It's different than getting rid of bacterial green algae. A UV light can get rid of that algae. That's the one that turns the water green. The Ion Gen gets rid of string algae, which is basically a plant that's living in your pond. So let's get started. Here's the box for the Ion Gen system. Comes with pretty much everything you see there. There are a couple of fittings that I'll show you in a second, along with the Ion Gen probe. It's good for up to 25,000 gallons and doesn't need any specific flow rate to work properly. Here's the back of the box. Shows you installation tips. These are the other things that are inside the box. That shows you a generalized diagram on where you can put it. They give you hose fittings so you don't have to necessarily have it attached to a skimmer box. If you do have a skimmer box, though, you can just simply drop the copper prong in there as you see there. There are little tabs on the top here. I'm going to try to do it with just one hand. Pop that one, pop that one. And this will open up like so. To make life a little easier, just lay down the box so you can pull out the styrofoam. Sorry guys for all the cutting, but unfortunately I only have two hands. It's hard for me to pull out the styrofoam and record at the same time, but pretty much this is what it'll look like when you open it up. Transformer, probe holder, the wire that gets connected to the digital reader. Digital reader goes from 1 to 10. You have a little power button up here, the ionization to make sure it's running properly. 1 to 10 is the settings. Keep it between 1 and 4 at the most, unless you have a really large size pond, then you might have to jack it up. You have two test kits on this side. The Ka test kit to test alkalinity, and then the copper test kit to test how much copper is in the pond. If you have too alkali water, this will not work. That's why you have to test it. And also the copper test kit, too much copper in the water can be detrimental to everything, so they want you to test it every once in a while. That's your copper probe right there. Depending on the level you have it on, the probe can last anywhere from a year to 3 years. That's the tube. Then you insert it in, this part unscrews, and then you have your fittings you can put on either side. The fittings you put on there are between 1 inch and 1.5 inches. Always double check what size you have so you don't have to do any kind of crazy rigging to make sure it fits properly. So that's the Ion Gen system. I like that in comparison to using algicides on a pond. It's very simple to install it. If you have a skimmer system, it's even simpler. You just take the probe and drop it in. If you have no skimmer system, then you do have to cut the hose and put it in line, but as long as everything is clamped properly, it'll do fine. I like the Ion Gen system in comparison to the algicides because the algicides can easily hurt your pond, where the Ion Gen system, it would take a long time at a wrong level for it to do that, which most people don't. So if you have issues with string algae and you're just fed up with using the algicides because you have to use them on a weekly basis, or you have to keep buying them, the Ion Gen system is a nice alternative to use. Any questions, you can always email me directly, nick@fairfieldgardencenter.com. Please follow us on Facebook, Twitter, and YouTube. If you'd like to sign up for our emails for any special offers, please go to fairfieldgardencenter.com. Thanks and have a great day.